Tell your heart that the fear of suffering is worse than the suffering itself. This profound statement, often attributed to Paulo Coelho, encapsulates a truth that many of us grapple with daily. These words, simple yet profound, have guided me through life's many crossroads. They remind us that the anticipation of pain can be more paralyzing than the pain itself. Fear, a universal emotion, can paralyze even the most courageous among us. It is a silent dream killer, lurking in the shadows, waiting to pounce on our moments of vulnerability. It whispers doubts, amplifies insecurities, and casts long shadows over our aspirations. Fear tells us that we are not good enough, that we will fail, and that our dreams are unattainable. Imagine a life lived in the shadows, always yearning for something more, yet too afraid to reach out and grasp it. This is the reality for many who let fear dictate their choices. They remain stuck in a cycle of what-ifs and missed opportunities, never fully realizing their potential. Dreams remain dormant, potential untapped, and the vibrant tapestry of life remains unwoven. The world is full of people who have settled for less because they were too afraid to pursue their true passions. We must remember, fear is a liar. It thrives on our insecurities and magnifies the possibility of failure. But it is not an accurate reflection of reality. It thrives on our insecurities and magnifies the possibility of failure. But what if, instead of succumbing to fear, we choose to dance with it? What if we see fear as a companion on our journey rather than an obstacle? But what if, instead of succumbing to fear, we choose to dance with it? What if we acknowledge its presence but refuse to let it lead? By doing so, we reclaim our power and open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. What if we acknowledge its presence but refuse to let it lead? In the end, it is not the absence of fear that makes us brave, but our ability to move forward despite it. Embrace your fears and let them be the wind beneath your wings. Often, fear disguises itself as comfort, whispering that it's safer to stay within the familiar, where the unknown can't reach us. It tells us that the predictable path is the one we should follow, that the routine is our friend. Even if it leaves us unfulfilled, we cling to routine, avoid risks, and convince ourselves that mediocrity is a fair trade for security. We tell ourselves that the comfort of the known is better than the potential of the unknown. But true living requires venturing beyond the confines of our comfort zones. It means stepping into the unknown, embracing the uncertainty, and daring to dream bigger than our current circumstances. It demands embracing uncertainty and acknowledging that growth and fulfillment lie beyond the borders of fear. The horizon is vast and full of possibilities, but we must be willing to take that first step. Remember the story of the caterpillar? It must embrace the discomfort of the cocoon to emerge as the magnificent butterfly. This transformation is not easy, but it is necessary for growth. Similarly, our greatest transformations occur when we confront our fears head-on. Each challenge we face, each obstacle we overcome, brings us closer to our true potential. Each challenge overcome, each risk taken, chips away at the walls of fear, revealing the strength and resilience we never knew we possessed. These moments of triumph are what shape us into who we are meant to be. We emerge transformed, ready to embrace the fullness of life. With each step beyond our comfort zone, we discover new horizons, new strengths, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. The journey is challenging, but the rewards are immeasurable. The world is teeming with stories of ordinary individuals who achieved extraordinary things by conquering their fears. These stories are not just tales of heroism but are profound lessons in human resilience and the power of the human spirit. They remind us that courage often emerges in the most unexpected places and times, transforming ordinary moments into extraordinary milestones. Consider Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years imprisoned for his beliefs, only to emerge as a symbol of hope and forgiveness. His journey was not just about personal endurance but about the collective struggle for justice and equality. Mandela's courage was rooted in his unwavering commitment to his people and his vision for a better future. Or Malala Yousafzai, who defied threats and violence to fight for girls' education. Despite facing unimaginable adversity, she stood firm in her belief that every girl deserves the right to learn. Malala's story is a testament to the power of education and the unyielding spirit of youth determined to change the world. These individuals, and countless others like them, teach us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. They show us that fear is a natural part of the human experience, but it does not have to define us. Instead, it can be the catalyst that propels us to achieve greatness. They remind us that within each of us lies a wellspring of strength and resilience waiting to be tapped. This inner reservoir of courage can be drawn upon in times of need, helping us to navigate the challenges and uncertainties of life. Nature itself often serves as a powerful metaphor for this inner strength with its cycles of growth, decay, and renewal. Their stories serve as beacons, guiding us towards our own potential. Just as a lighthouse guides ships through stormy seas, these tales of courage illuminate the path ahead, showing us that no matter how daunting the journey, we can find our way. Their journeys, though unique, share a common thread: the unwavering belief in a purpose greater than their fear. This belief acts as a guiding star, helping them to stay the course even when the road is fraught with obstacles. It is this sense of purpose that fuels their determination and keeps their spirit alive. This belief, coupled with an unyielding spirit, empowered them to shatter the shackles of fear and inspire millions worldwide. Their legacies continue to inspire us, reminding us that we too have the power to overcome our fears and achieve greatness. By looking to their examples, we can find the courage to face our own challenges and make a difference in the world. In the symphony of life, our hearts beat to a rhythm uniquely our own. It's a rhythm that whispers our passions, dreams, and aspirations. Yet, too often, we drown out this inner melody with the cacophony of external pressures and self-doubt. Learning to listen to our hearts is paramount in our journey to conquer fear and live authentically. Our heart, the seat of our intuition and deepest desires, acts as our inner compass, guiding us towards our true north. When we quiet the external noise and tune into our inner voice, we access a wellspring of wisdom and guidance. We begin to discern between the paths that lead to fulfillment and those that lead us astray. Section 5. Ignoring the inner compass. What happens when we ignore our heart's compass? We may find temporary success, but it will often feel hollow, lacking the deep satisfaction of true fulfillment. We may accumulate material possessions or accolades, yet feel an emptiness within, a nagging sense that we're not living in alignment with our true selves. This dissonance arises from the disconnect between our actions and our heart's desires. It's the price we pay for prioritizing external validation over internal fulfillment. Imagine a seed planted in infertile ground. It may sprout, but its growth will be stunted, its potential unrealized. Similarly, when we ignore our heart's yearning, we deny ourselves the opportunity to blossom into the best versions of ourselves. Section 6. The price of silence, unlived dreams. The price of silencing our heart's whispers is a hefty one. It's a life half-lived, filled with regrets and what-ifs. It's the constant yearning for something more, a longing for a path not taken. But it doesn't have to be this way. We have the power to rewrite our stories. It begins by acknowledging our fears without letting them dictate our actions. It means choosing courage over comfort, knowing that even if we stumble, we'll rise stronger and wiser. Remember, every great journey starts with a single step, and that first step is often the hardest. It requires us to confront our fears head-on, acknowledge their presence, but refuse to let them hold us captive. Section 7. Take the first step. A journey of 1,000 miles. The path to conquering our fears is not always linear. There will be setbacks, moments of doubt, and the temptation to retreat to the familiar. But it's in these moments of adversity that we discover our true strength. Each step taken, each challenge overcome, reinforces our belief in ourselves. We begin to see fear not as an insurmountable obstacle, but as a stepping stone, a catalyst for growth and transformation. So how do we take that first step? It begins with a simple question: what would I do if I were not afraid? The answer to this question holds the key to unlocking our true potential. Section 8. Embrace the unknown. Fear as your guide. Paradoxically, fear can be a powerful guide. It highlights the areas of our lives that hold the most significant potential for growth and fulfillment. The things we fear the most are often the things we most need to pursue. Instead of viewing fear as an enemy, let's reframe it as a compass. Let it guide us towards our deepest desires, knowing that on the other side of fear lies freedom, fulfillment, and the realization of our true potential. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today, Embrace the unknown, dance with your fears, and let your heart lead the way. Section 9. Claim your dreams, live a life without regrets. Life's greatest tragedy is not failure but the regret of never having tried. Don't let fear be the author of your story. You are the architect of your destiny. You have the power to choose courage over comfort, to pursue your dreams with unwavering determination. The world needs your unique gifts and talents. Don't deprive the world of your brilliance by allowing fear to dim your light. Step into your power, embrace the unknown, and live a life so extraordinary that it makes fear itself tremble. The time to claim your dreams is now. The world is waiting to witness your greatness. Step boldly into the unknown and let your heart illuminate the path.